What if the entire opposition
make a bill?
What if the opposition turns against you? What if the left, Jay Panda, Ravi Shankar Prasad, all their parties turn against you?
We are bringing it Parliament, we'll debate it and we'll try to bring everybody on.
But it is inconceivable that you'll be able to bridge your numerous differences from what we are hearing in 48 hours.
Let it first be a table and we'll see how it brings, because we are committed to a strong Lokpal, and I'm sure when it is stable, all political parties will be on the same page.
Mr. Singh,
and we will answer all their queries.
Mr. Singh, to many politicians, I'm often a prophet of doom, but my worry is because there's a certain buzz and I want to bounce this off you. What people are saying, there's a certain concern, Mr. Singh, hear me, that there's an anticipation of a ruckus in Parliament. It's not like we have not seen before.
Anticipation, you see.
We've seen bills being torn up in the House. We've seen small parties create a ruckus. If there's a ruckus, if Parliament does not function, if there's a repeat performance tomorrow, then what happens to the people of this country?
I can only speak about my party.
Pardon me?
I can only speak for the government. I can only speak for the people, for my party, and I can speak for our allies, that we are all going to be on the same page, and we are resolute to bring out a strong Lokpal. And I can assure you that what the debate finally is turning down to, we forget the larger picture. We always talk about Team Anna wants this, the government is not.
But you're racing against Team Anna.
Government does not deliver what we ask.
But you are racing against Team Anna. You are racing against Team Anna.
Beg your pardon?
You are racing against Team Anna. Where's the doubt in that?
Beg your pardon?
You are racing against Team Anna.
Hello?
You are timing your special session to what Anna Hazare has planned in Mumbai. Of course you have.
No, we are not timing. it. We said we will bring a strong Lokpal in this session, and we are adhering to our commitment. And if before the bill is tabled, Team Anna says that we are going to sit on a fast because a weak bill is coming, I don't see that what is it that they want? We cannot have
Mr. Prasad,
what they decide, what they form, but we are listening to the spirit. The government has to be the architect of any bill.
Sure.
And we are committed to a strong
Sure,
Lokpal.
Mr. Singh, there has to be agreement, a broad political agreement, a broad political consensus in Parliament. And you have to manage to achieve that in 72 hours.
We are talking to all political parties, and our senior leaders are talking to all the political leaders. And I think our commitment stands, and we will, when the bill is tabled, you will see that everybody has the point.
Mr. Prasad.
Ravi Shankar Prasad has. Mr. Prasad has raised many points. I think he will also understand when the debate starts.
Mr. Prasad.
No, I have to go, therefore kindly spare me and allow me just a few seconds to make my last point. I think if Kiran Bedi would have read the dissent of the BJP members in the standing committee on this Lokpal bill, much of the apprehension which she has now about our stand on CBI would have been avoidable. Yes, one thing I must very clarify, that the CBI also undertakes many other investigations on narco-terror, on crime simpliciter, on fake currency. All these need not be under the coverage of the Lokpal. This is because the independence of the CBI as a premier investigating agency is very important, and also in prosecution. The second issue is equally important on the selection process. What we hear is disturbing. We will articulate our views.
Mr. Prasad.
Just one point lastly. As far as the obligation to run the House is concerned, I think RPN will appreciate that the primary obligation to run the House rests with the government. They need to reach out also to all the political parties, small or big. We will do our best, because the country awaits a proper, effective Lokpal. That's
Mr. Prasad, I know you have to go, but tell me in a yes or no, and then I'll take the debate forward after you leave. Tell me in a yes or no, Mr. Prasad. RPN Singh today, who's one of the government spokespersons, appointed government spokesperson, says that the cry of betrayal of Kiran Bedi and Team Anna is totally unjustified, because the government has delivered a substantial chunk through its legislation. He keeps talking about the Citizens' Charter. There's a demand of the Prime Minister, judiciary, and also on the demand of the inclusion of the lower bureaucracy. Have they not delivered? Is Kiran Bedi justified? If she's justified, tell her she's justified. If she's not justified in crying betrayal, tell her she's not justified. Mr. Prasad.
First of all, as a civil society, Anna Hazare and his team are perfectly entitled to articulate the concern of the millions of people of the country, the sense of distress against corruption. There is nothing wrong about it. Now, as far as the bill particular is concerned, yes, PM has been included, what we hear.
Yes.
Just heard you saying that everything is also has been pushed under the carpet in terms of complete secrecy. All the fine prints we have to see tomorrow when the bill is formally tabled. We just don't know. But let me tell you,
yes,
if the government is reluctant to bring in an effective Lokpal, we will in the parliament certainly articulate the people's concern, including Jai Panda and many political parties, in the most effective manner.
Okay, now Mr. Prasad, I know you have to go, so I'll excuse you from the rest of this debate, but Kiran Bedi, you must respond to what the minister said some time back. He says, look at what we have delivered. Don't pre-plan your agitation. You seem to have pre-planned your agitation and prejudged your own moves. I want you to directly respond to RPN Singh tonight.
I don't have the definition from the Honourable Minister. What do you mean by effective and strong? Do you mean keeping the CBI administration control with you and the investigation outsourced? Is it effective and strong? Secondly, your Mr. Rahul Gandhi himself said, see this paper. And please bring the camera a little closer. See what Rahul Gandhi himself said 2 years ago, that CBI has been constantly misused. Are you getting it? Are you getting it close?
Yes, getting it, yes.
Look, this is it. There you are. And what do you do? This is the Lokpal was created exactly to insulate the CBI from political influences. Are you ensuring by the bill which you will place tomorrow on the table of the House of the Parliament that the CBI is insulating?
I think the minister would want to respond to you.
And
I think the minister says he wants to respond to you, especially because you've quoted Rahul Gandhi there. Yes, RPN Singh, go on. Directly to Kiran Bedi tonight.
Well, Arnob, only thing I'd like to say is at least now with the Congress or the government has come up with a very strong, effective things. Many bills that we are getting about, be it the Citizens Charter bill, be it the whistleblower bill, be it the
you don't talk about many, talk about
bill,
this one.
Money laundering. 1 minute. Can I just finish, please? I'll listen to you. I'm sure you can listen to me. These are all the bills. Now, if you keep hearing the debate for the last 2 days, Team Anna or a lot of people are just voicing the only problem that seems that the Congress or the government has actually not done is not let the CBI given it an independent body. But you can see the commitment of the government, be it in all these bills that the government is bringing, be it the Citizens Charters bill, be it the Judges Accountability bill, be it the PM being under the Lokpal, be it the whistleblower, money laundering. So the government is committed to getting a bill, to get many bills which will fight corruption at all levels. In fact, where it begins from, right from the common man's daily things. I think that is something, and now
Ms. Bedi,
if you're talking about corruption in all the debates, it's only monitors down to CBI. Let the bill be tabled and then we'll see what has been done about the CBI. Because the only point of argument that seems to remain now with Team Anna is about the CBI.
One minute,
they're only talking about the CBI.
1 minute, we are entering the last 5 minutes of the debate. Kiran Bedi is still holding up that piece of paper, extremely agitated. I think she's trying to insinuate that you haven't answered her question there. What's the point? Why are you holding up that piece of paper, Kiran Bedi? I think you made the point already.
Because I haven't got the answer.
I
haven't got the answer. Are you ensuring insulation? Because are you releasing administrative control of the government and passing it on to Lokpal? Otherwise, why are you bringing a Lokpal? I want to ask you. You haven't told me. How are you removing this problem?
You have the CBI, it does terror cases, it does murder cases, it does many other cases which has nothing to do with corruption. What will the Lokpal do with the CBI on those issues? Be it terrorist activities, be it murder issues. There are so many things that the CBI investigates. Who do they report to, the Lokpal or to the government?
1 minute, Hartosh.
On terrorist activities,
I want
on other activities.
I want to join Hartosh. Hartosh, this is becoming the...
And one more thing, the speculation or not, is that what I hear, I mean, I can only speculate what I'm reading in the media because I haven't seen the draft.
Stay on.
But I can tell you very clearly that there is a point which says that the Lokpal can refer any matter to the CBI and it has to investigate it and give it to the Lokpal. So I just cannot understand if the Lokpal can direct the CBI, what is the problem?
Okay, Hartosh Singh Bal, I think I'd like you to have the last thing. You know, this battleground is set, Hartosh. The lines are drawn, the battleground is set. The biggest flashpoint is the CBI. Unless Kiran Bedi right now on the news corrects me, the biggest flashpoint is the CBI. Now, do you think this 27th protest should be put out till, say, 29th, till Parliament is over? Give the Parliament time.
Absolutely, Arnab, there's no question about it. Let's look at the two possible options. If it's a weak Lokpal bill and Parliament rejects it, what is Team Anna's problem? And if it is a bill that Parliament accepts, what can Team Anna do about it? Let them wait, see what the outcome is. To say that they don't trust the parliamentary process at all is ridiculous.
Ms. Bedi, respond. Ms. Bedi, respond to that.
Why has the government brought in such a weak bill in the first place? Why have they kept the administrative control with them? What is the reason of Lokpal?
If the bill is passed,
if you are not passing on
happens?
No, if the bill is passed, what happens? Good point. The minister asked tonight, RPN Singh has thrown the ball into your court, and he says if the bill is passed, if the bill, which you think is weak, is passed with some amendments, then what happens? He's asking you tonight.
Sure. If the weak bill is passed, we'll continue with the agitation, because that's not what we agitated for. We wanted a strong Lokpal bill.
So basically what it means, or not,
and without the anti-corruption, without the anti-corruption in the Lokpal, it is a weak bill. We agitated for a strong bill, which you've been claiming, which the Prime Minister has been saying, and your Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been saying that the CBI has been abused. So what have you done to correct
Mr.
it?
Singh.
Naam ke vaste. Don't bring a bill for naam ke vaste.
People
can't be cheated this time.
It's very unfortunate. I do not want to bring that debate to that level. But it means whatever Team Anna says, if that bill is not introduced, the bill is not good enough. They are the be-all and know-all of everything. If you do not pass
you are
the bill, what they have
redefining
recommended
strong.
in line, in verse, in word, in comma, in semicolons, the bill cannot be strong because they know best. And if you don't pass that bill, they are going to agitate.
Hartosh.
And it has to be a weak bill.
Hartosh, last word.
That is the idea that the whole country gets.
Hartosh's last response to Kiran Bedi. Yes.
Arnab, whatever we may personally feel about the bill, if we have to believe in the constitution, in parliamentary democracy, the last word has to lie with Parliament. Team Anna, Kiran Bedi, whoever it is, cannot be a law unto themselves. They cannot say that what Parliament says and passes is unacceptable.
Okay.
If that's the stand they take, I don't know what they're trying to do.
It's amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing. The country is being given a Lokpal as an inquiry part.
Actually.
It's amazing how having a Lokpal, the whole rationale of the Lokpal was to insulate the CBI from political influences. And if you bring a Lokpal and add another Lokpal as fourth master to the CBI, CBI itself has been saying till today, we want to set free from the government. Please set us free.
The one point.
If you don't set it still free, and the whole agitation was for Lokpal, what are you bringing a Lokpal
Well,
for?
you have the right to protest. You have the right to protest. Parliament has a right to legislate. The only point I'd like to make tonight, and I think the only parliamentarian now on the panel is RPN Singh, and through you to the entire Parliament, and I think what people want to see, Mr. Singh, is come what may, whatever the difference is, let there be no fisticuffs, let there be no unruly scenes, let there be decorum in Parliament tomorrow and over the next few days. I think that is extremely significant, and I think that's something which you two will reciprocate. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, because I know you have schedules to keep, and this debate will carry on tomorrow, thank you very much for joining me on the News Hour.